Okay, so I'm at the Dollar Tree. I needed to get some stuff to some simple shipping supplies. I just don't want to order a lot right now. So there's plenty of things you can find at the dollar store. So I'm gonna go in there, grab those things, and also just show you some things that you can use in your business, no matter how big or small your business is, that you can find at a Dollar Tree. So let's go.
So they can put this and
So remember when they used to have lawn darts? Lawn darts. Those are lawn darts.
What was the point? I never did it.
What you wanted?
Alright, as you can see in that video, there's tons of stuff you can get at the dollar store. I'm actually recording the second half on another day. But I will just kind of go over some of the items that I did end up picking up. I didn't pick up everything that I showed you, just because some of it doesn't work with my business, but it can work with yours. But I will kind of explain some of the things that I showed you, how you can use it in your business, or how the things I picked up, how I use it in my business. So as you saw, I did show you guys some like bubble mailers, or just like some regular envelopes. So you can do that, like maybe you are using mostly free USPS mailing envelopes, that like that's what I use, so I don't need to buy mailers. However, you know, you might have that occasional first class package that you sell on eBay or Mercari that you might need to run out and grab some type of other shipping material. But I end up like buying all my stuff wholesale, not wholesale, but like in bulk on like Amazon or something for like poly mailers, so I don't need to do that. But like I said, if you're just starting out and you don't want to invest like $15 into a pack of 100 poly mailers, or maybe you only sell on Poshmark, you won't have to use poly mailers, because Poshmark, you can use pretty much any free USPS free packaging, and you just go to USPS.com and order those free packaging. So like I said, that's one thing you can do. as if you're just turning off, or you know, maybe you just ran out and you just need to grab something really quick while you're waiting for some more to come in the mail. Another thing is I showed you that I did not pick up is there's lint rollers. I already have lint rollers, so I don't need any more, but that's a great thing to have for your business. Also, there are like poster boards. I already have some, so I didn't pick them up. I actually tape mine together. Here, I'll actually show you. I did show you those poster boards. Poster boards are great for like flat lays or just, you know, get like a nice white background. I taped 2 of those thicker cardboards together to make like one larger flat lay. And on one side, I actually put some, I don't remember what you call this. It's like a, I don't remember what you call it, but it's just some sticky liner stuff that I just put on here that you can put like inside your cabinets or something. But yeah, this is like something that I might use for like my shoes or to do like an Instagram type of photo. But here's this if I wanted to be more decorative. And this is great for all white background, and I'll just use like an app to like make it, you know, more white. But yeah, so that's a great way to have a white background without having to spend a lot of money, because this, I believe the 2 poster boards, are they 50? No, they were $1 each. So this cost me $2 to make a white background that, you know, most shorts and jeans and stuff can fit on. And like I said, you can see this stuff now, but if you go into like an app like Photo Room or something like that, it'll just white it out, or Snapseed. So you don't need to spend a lot of money on like a backdrop or painting a wall completely white. So there's that. And honestly, I don't quite remember everything else that I showed you that I didn't pick up, but I will go ahead and go through the items that I did grab. So, in no particular order, this is butcher paper, basically. Oh, it says craft paper. But this I like to use, like, if you ever like put something in like a USPS like box and realized it was like first class or something, or maybe it was UPS. So this is great to fix those problems without like, you know, wasting a box. You can just, you know, you can wrap it in this, there you go, and just stick the label on top and you're good to go. But honestly, mostly what I use this for is for like packaging material. So if something is just like in a box and I just need something to just kind of like make sure it's safely like stuffed in there right, you know, padded, I guess, I would use this. But other than that, you could wrap your items in it and then put it in a poly mailer or box. But I use something else to do that. But anyways, butcher paper, $1. Next is just some good old Scotch tape. I don't use this a whole lot, but I mean, you can use it to like tape a thank you card on your package or something, or you know, but I do go through this sometimes. I can't tell you, oh yeah, this is what I do. Sometimes if I get, so I put like little baggies in my orders. So this is actually another dollar store find. These are just like little snack bags. They used to come in cans of 40, but now it's 30. So it's like adding like 3 cents to each order. But I'll just get like one of these. They actually were out of these when I was there this last time, but this is found at the dollar store. So what I do, I just actually, this is like a different one that I have, but I just put in one of my cards, a couple little Tootsie Rolls, which you saw me go through the candy aisle. I didn't get this at the dollar store. I used those ones already, but for the sake of the video, imagine this is from the dollar store. You can find these at the dollar store. It's usually where I pick up my candy. But yeah, so I just put a couple Tootsie Rolls, my business card in the bag, and then either I'll use like a thank you sticker or, you know, tape that shut. This one actually has, what do you call that? These ones have a Ziploc to it, but this one doesn't. So like I said, tape, it's not something I use every day in my packages, but yeah, tape always works. So like I said, that's at the dollar store. So next, here's something that I use that I couldn't find that particular day I went to the dollar store. These are like little sticky kind of like printer labels. These ones, all I do is I actually cut them in half, and then I like write like the item, what it is on it, and then stick it on my packet, on my inventory. In fact, I meant to grab one from my, here I'll show you actually. So I have a pretty simple inventory system. So I usually do today's date. So today's date is the 22nd, so it'd be 10/22/20, and then I write like what item in order like I photographed it. So if this like the number, like the first item I photographed today, it would be 10/22/21. So that way I know what item is in inventory in case I have like two items that are similar and I can't tell the difference. I can always tell what the item is because I always take a photo of it too in my listing, so I know what the inventory number is if I need to find it that way. But so I cut these labels in half, and then when I am photographing and I take the measurements afterwards, then I write what it is on the little sticky tab. And then when I go and put away inventory, I've been using Ziploc bags, which you can also find these at the dollar store. You don't have to get like the actual Ziploc bags, but these ones just seem to last me longer. So these are actually Ziploc bags, but like I said, you can find them at the dollar store. But what I do is just I go ahead and just put that little sticky tab on there. That way I know what the item is, and I pull it just to double check to make sure it is the correct item. And I usually take it out of here and throw it in a bag, and off it goes to the new person. And then I can just keep reusing the bag and just putting a new label over this. So yeah. Here are like some shipping tape. I got 2 different kinds. They're literally the same. It says that they're the same amount on each one, I believe. Well, one says 11 yards. This one's okay. This one has 1 more yard, so I should got more of these. But I typically like to order my tape like on Amazon, but I really haven't been going through shipping tape that much now since I use a lot of the free USPS shipping materials, which has like already like pre-sticky labels on them, or polymailers have that sticky tape. So I don't use this too much, but in case I'm like recycling boxes or need to tape up a box, like the shoe boxes, I have to tape up myself. So it's always good to have some shipping tape. So this is a quick and expensive way to get some if I don't want to order a lot at one time. So $1. In the video, you saw me kind of like showing you some OxiClean stuff. It wasn't quite the same as this, so I'm showing you guys this. This is basically like some fake OxiClean. So what I use with this is there's some items that there's some stains on it that I can't get with like a baby wipe, which you can also get those at the dollar store. But like if there's some type of surface stain that I just can't get out, that I think I can get out, I'll usually just like save a bunch of those items and do it all at once. I'll just grab a tub, put some cold water in it, put a scoop of this, let the item soak, kind of scrub at the stain, and yeah. Usually it comes out, so this is great. I noticed some other resellers had recommended this too, so it works, guys. $1 at the dollar store. We're coming up kind of the last items. You saw me pick up some like little Clorox wipes. These I don't use all the time, but like when I'm cleaning shoes, like if it's a shoe that really doesn't have much gunk on it, but I still like to go through like the insoles and just kind of like give them a nice little kind of like disinfectant wipe, you know, because feet are gross. So that's usually the only reason I use these in my resale business. It's just the clean shoes with. Yeah. And last but not least, I picked up are these things of tissue paper. As you can see, this is a pretty great value. You get 35 in here. And what I like to use with this for is to wrap shirts in. Most of the time the jeans are too big for this, like, are too big for me to wrap it in this size. Sometimes you can get some sheets that are bigger at other places, but I don't seem to find those very often. But this is like the best value I can find for tissue paper. Like if you're gonna add like 3 cents to your order, I just take like the shirt or item out of that Ziploc bag, and then I wrap it in the tissue paper, and then I seal it with either a thank you sticker or Scotch tape. and throw that in a poly bag and it's on the way. So hopefully I didn't forget anything I showed you in that video, but if you have any questions, how I use some of these items, or if you have any other items that you actually use from the dollar store, please comment them below. I'd love to see if there's something I should be using in my business that I didn't grab at the dollar store, but I definitely like to you know, make the most of my profit. So if I can find something for my business in the dollar store that works, that's great, because I'm not at that level that I need to buy everything in bulk type of situation. And I live right next to a dollar store now, so it's really easy for me just to run over there, grab something I need, and head back home. I actually did remember that I showed you some dish soap. If you didn't know, if you have a grease stain in a shirt, the dish soap is great to use to pre-soak that item, that grease stain, and then wash it and it should come out. So anyways, thank you. If you like this type of material, please, you know, hit the thumbs up. Again, please comment below if you have any other suggestions or questions on how I use items or how you use items in your business from the dollar store, or if you just have some suggestions on what kind of videos I should make next. But again, thank you so much, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next week for something that I don't know yet. All right, bye.